the 4 years? What do you want to see happen?
I want to see a change happen and justice happen. And what happened, I want to be paid for what they took away from me.
And just what did they take away from you?
They took a great memory away from me, my high school graduation. Something I can't get back that they took it from me.
How has this affected you emotionally?
It has a great effect. It hurt. It was a hurt.
Have you met with the school superintendent yet? Has he talked to you? The principal from your school? No one.
What do you think about the support you got?
I'm glad to see people standing up behind me and support me in my decision.
What do you think about the national attention this has gotten?
Proud to see that everybody get to see my story and know about me.
The NAACP is calling for all of these leaders to resign. Do you think that that's what you want to see?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because I felt it wasn't right how they did it, and all this could have been handled in a better way.
How much notice did they give you to cut your beard?
Ma'am?
How much notice did they give you to trim your hair?
They told me the graduation practice, when I went up the day of graduation, that it had to be shaved. But I told them I wasn't cutting it. I came back and that's when they told me I couldn't walk.
Why didn't you shave? Why didn't you shave?
Because I just disagreed. This would make me. I feel like it didn't have nothing to do with my education, nothing like that. I still obtained a 4.0 with my beard, so why should I have to cut it now?
You played football with your beard. Is that? There was a picture circulating on social media with another child that took a picture with a beard. Was that at Amite High School?
You had one at Amite High, you had one at Hammond High, you had one at Ponchatoula High.
Was that this school term or last school term?
One was last school term, the others were this school term, 2016.
Why do you think they let those children walk?
Same reason they do anything. It's not what you know, it's who you know. That's the long and short of it. Just depends on who it is. You see, Amite Schools has a history as far as not giving black kids valedictorian status unless the parents fight for it. And that's what we've been doing for a long time. And at some point, you just get tired. It's time to let it go.
So there's a history here.
Yeah, long history.
And so is this the first time that it has been flushed out into the open like it is now?
Not like it is now. You know, we've been doing things through the court, but as you know, that's a long process. So with what happened to Andrew needs this done for him and for future generations that will come behind him. Don't care if it's black or white, you need to do what you need to do.
Has the superintendent made any comments yet?
He did last week. I don't know about now. I know he's been in deposition in New Orleans all day. I don't even know if he's here, but I'm sure he knows about it. Somebody's told him.
Thank you.
Okay. Their beard to walk across the stage in graduation. It just wasn't at Amite High. It was also at Amite High, Ponchatoula High, and I believe Independence.
So you mentioned that this is part of a lawsuit. But the suit has been underway for a long time.
It has been for soon to be 51 years, and it's time to either put an end to it the right way, or it keeps going on.
For other perceived injustice.
Yes, a lot.
Not this particular.
Not this particular one, but today, this particular one, because Andrew is a valedictorian, a 4-year valedictorian, and he was not afforded that opportunity to walk across the stage because he would not cut his beard initially, but he did cut his beard, he just didn't cut his goatee.
You guys also have a petition going. Tell me about what that's asking for and why.
I've heard that, I have not seen it.
Okay.
I have not seen it because we're in court with a lot of things, so it could be, I just have not seen it yet.
What do you expect to happen next? Got this show, comes forward for Andrew, but what do you...
Still like shot. Now I'm zooming in as close as possible.
What do you... Are you good, Rachel? You gotta move now, because that put me in her. Okay, so what are you gonna do next?
Well, Andrew has retained legal counsel, and once that starts, then we're out of it. But we yet continue to push for equality. We continue to push for kids, all kids getting what they need, but especially African American kids, because in our school system, that is not happening. And I'll give you an example. There is an IB program in the Hammond schools, and the argument is, well, the people pay the tax. But if you look realistically at that tax, when I go to Hammond, I shop in Hammond, and my taxes go to Hammond. Anybody else in the northern end, and it's almost like there's a great divide between the north and the south in all of this. But what we want to do is make sure that every child, bottom line is make sure that every child gets the opportunity to get a quality education. I go back to Andrew. Andrew paid his dues. So why couldn't he march across the stage? These are the types of things that make us stay in court until it's done right.
All right, sir, you are?
Pastor Charles Bromfield, I'm also a local attorney.
I'm sorry, one more time, please.
Pastor Charles Bromfield, I'm also a local attorney.
Can you hand me the
So what
mic?
brings you out?
You can hold it up.
That's good. Well, what brings me out is that when I look at this issue, it shows me that we have some leadership issues within the school system. Because if a child is allowed to wear a certain hairstyle and have certain facial appearance all year long, then the school system begins to say that this because it's a new principal, she wasn't aware there's an issue there. Because when you hire someone to lead our children, you tell the community that she's qualified. And for this to happen on the single most important day of this child's life, something is terribly wrong with leadership here.
Thank you.
Sorry, I missed that. One more time for me, please.
You know, when I look at this issue, it's an issue of leadership. There's an issue that we have someone who has been presented to our parish that she is qualified to lead our students, that she did not enforce a rule that they say has been on the books. And all of a sudden she was made aware of it, and then now they want to enforce it. I have issues that we have someone who's entrusted with our children at their most volatile times, and to enforce this rule that she neglected all year long on the one night that is most important, we have serious leadership issues within the school system. Pastor Charles Bromfield.
I want to say that on this day, May 23rd, 24th, 2016, that the Greater Tangipahoa Parish Branch NAACP is calling for the resignation of Superintendent Mark Howay, Board Member Brett Duncan, Board Member Walter Daniels, and Board Member Rose Dominguez. We're tired. We aren't going to take it anymore. You're not going to slip things on us through this student assignment plan. It's not going to happen. Every child, again, has the right to a 14th Amendment education, and that's the thing we intend to see. We're asking all of the parents, come out to these board meetings, voice your concern, let the administration know what you're dissatisfied with, and if you can't listen to the people, then you'll listen to us at the polls.
Thank you very much.